Okay. A-OK. A-OK. We're live. We're live here Friday. The 16th of February. February, we're getting right through it. 2024. Praise God. Praise God. To God be the glory, the praise and the honor. So, oh my, I don't even know where to begin. We're gonna go live on TikTok this morning as well. Let's do that now. Let's go live on TikTok. Countdown 3, 2, 1. All right, we're live on TikTok. We're live on YouTube. We're live this morning all over the world. Amen. Week. It's been a rough and tumble week. I had a little medical scare, which turned out I think I'm okay. I can't even get into the doctor until the 5th of March. So hopefully I'll survive. But this is a glorious day, a glorious day. And hey, is it Desiree? Hi, welcome. We're live, Desiree, on YouTube, and we're live on TikTok. And we've got Brent and Best Mom. I like that. Best Mom. Okay. Dominic's, oh my goodness, Scott, Heather, everybody's joining in. Everybody's joining in on TikTok, and we're still waking the YouTube crowd up. We're still waking up the YouTube crowd. Um, the Simple Truth on YouTube. Look up The Simple Truth. Pastor Dave, The Simple Truth. Zach, welcome, Brandon. Welcome. Is it Roxy? It's going so fast I can't keep up. Mega Stream. That's a neat name. Mega Stream. That's a real neat name. Well, we're here, and there's a reason we're all here and joined in together, and it's not any of our doing. It's the good Lord, and He just keeps us waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to for departure. I'm ready to go. I mean, the news today is just so terrible. It's I gotta be careful on TikTok because you can't say certain keywords. You got to say unalive, and you got to say pew pew, and it's really like strange. It's more strict than Google, YouTube. I thought YouTube, every time you speak on YouTube, you get a community guideline strike. But TikTok, you got to really watch your words, right, guys? On TikTok, you got to watch what you say. The incident that took place in Kansas City, I don't think I can say the pew pewing and the unaliving. It's just terrible. I hate talking like that. I hate talking like. Come on, TikTok, lighten up. TikTok, lighten up, will you? Just a little bit. Thank you for the beautiful rose. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love that so much. And like get on TikTok is like, oh, I don't think I can speak my mind. Let's see what Stevie's got to say. Hey, welcome. How are you? You good?
Good, I'm good. You play a battle?
I do what?
Play a battle?
I don't understand. I can't quite understand. Oh, video. No.
No?
My son does.
Yes?
My son does.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all he does. Yep. And and he's grown up and he's on there all the time. Yeah. So yeah. What do you think of TikTok and all the restrictions? It's like they need to lighten up a little bit, you know?
It's not good.
YouTube is really bad, but TikTok is worse, you know? YouTube is always trying to give me a strike because I speak the truth. I don't like to make up stories, you know? So when I see stuff going on in the world, I tell you how I feel, and then they get mad. You know, TikTok gets mad, YouTube gets upset, and you know what I mean. It's like the world we're living in today is like a video game. It's like who's got the controller, and we're all just characters in this. We're characters in this video game, and we're losing. We're losing, but I don't know. I'm waiting for my friend. We're on YouTube as well, so I'm waiting for YouTube to kick into gear here. Zam. But yeah, it's well, a lot of people tuning in on TikTok. But did you guys in America? What do you think about Donald Trump? What do you think about Donald Trump and Joe Biden? Who do you like better?
Biden.
You like Biden? He's sleeping.
Trump.
Biden is like he's asleep.
Yeah.
He's sleeping at the wheel and his foot's stuck on the accelerator.
Trump has stupid IDs.
Huh?
Trump has stupid IDs.
Oh, really? You think so? But I don't know. I don't know if Biden's going to make it till November. I think maybe Michelle Obama's coming in. You think Michelle Obama? You know who she is? Or Russia's going to come get us. I don't know. But Russia can't beat Ukraine, so I mean, that little country is beating Russia. So how are they going to take on the United States? I don't know. But they got all our money, but we don't know where the money goes. The billions of dollars, we don't know where it's going. We have no idea. Mickey, welcome. We don't know where it's going, but I see you with your controller, and it's like a video game all over the world, United States and all over the world, and somebody's at the controls. Oh my goodness! But I heard in Russia there's a opposition leader, and he's only in his 40s, and he dropped dead in prison. So I don't know how that happened. I can't think of his name now. Hey, Tracy. I'm trying to catch everybody as they pop in. Let me see if I can find that. Just hang on real quick. Go to my link tree and you can find all my links to my YouTube and everything. This guy's name is Alexei Navalny, something like that. And he mysteriously croaked in prison. That's really weird. That was nice to have our friend up here as a guest. But, we're living in some really strange times that we're living in. And I was watching a little bit of that, a lot of it, of that trial with Fannie Willis. Oh, in Georgia. She kind of imploded, self-destructed. You know how the Twin Towers came down and they said the planes hit the towers, but you ever seen a demolition where they implode a building? I'm not saying nothing about 9/11, you know what I mean. But Fannie Willis, she kind of self-destructed right in front of us, right in front of us all. She was just she's one that should never have took the stand. So I don't know, maybe Trump will get off of that one. I don't know how that's going to end up, but I see the opposition leader, and that's what's happening in the United States. The gentleman that passed away, that Alexei, I can't pronounce his last name, in Russia, he was 40 years old. He was opposing Vladimir Putin and wanted to run for president and overthrow Putin. So it was called, he was called the election opposition, you know what I mean? And he ended up dead. And that's what they're doing to Trump. Trump is, they are going to everything they can to not let him win. You know what I mean? Everything they can to something mysteriously might happen. Hopefully not, but you never know. Hi, Pookie. I was never here. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's crazy the stuff that's going on. I don't think YouTube is awake. They're sleeping at the wheel. So somebody gave me a rose. How does that work? I like that. How does that work? But as you guys know, I've survived a whole lot of stuff in my day. In the last 3 years, I've overcome death. Had near-death experience, so we could talk about that for a moment. Some of it I know probably was in a dream when I was in this coma for the whole summer of 2020 on life support, in septic shock. And some of it was not a dream. Some of it wasn't a hallucination. I was not awake, so it couldn't have been a hallucination. But I seen people that have passed on. And I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Jesus as the only way. And I know that somehow it wasn't my time. I seen people that I knew. Hi, Ed. People that I knew that had passed on before me. And something very strange. I haven't shared this on YouTube at all. But I was laying in the hospital bed, but it's like I was watching myself. And later I learned that I was in intensive care. They had a nurse that stayed in by my bedside, sat there 24 hours around the clock because I was in such bad condition. I had double pneumonia. My kidneys had shut down. I had all this poison going through me, and I was in a coma. And they did have to put the paddles on me at one point and restart getting my heart going again. That's how bad I was. But I can remember. I think you might find this interesting. I don't know what it means. I remember laying there and I could see the glass doors. I had no idea because I was totally out of it. Now I find out after the fact that the intensive care unit has glass doors. How did I see this? I seen the glass doors. And then there was the wall. And the nurse was there and walking through not the glass doors, the wall is this little girl. And she's got black hair. She's got a real pretty I'm a guy, so I don't know how you say it. A real pretty dress on with a bow tied in the back, and she had white stockings on and little shoes that were black and white. Black around the toes and white. I remember this. And she kind of looked a little bit Asian, and she was dark, and she sat on the edge of the bed. And I'm to the nurse, do you see this little girl? And the nurse doesn't respond. And she's pulling on me and she's pulling, wanting me to go, and I can't get up. I can't move because of all the tubes in me, and plus my leg. I had to learn to walk again and talk again. She came to that room for 3 nights in a row and wanted me to go, I think, to a party or something. I don't know where she wanted to take me. So that's one experience that I can't explain. And the second one that I can't explain is I'm walking along, balancing myself on these wooden logs. I'm walking and I'm balancing myself on these wooden logs. And here comes this little red colored dog, little, not big. And I'm thinking, Rusty, that's my dog, Rusty, that I had when I was young. Rusty, what are you doing? And I'm walking and I look and I see the house that I grew up in. I could see the knotty pine wood on the house and the brick porch. There was a little square cut out of the brick, and that's where I played baseball. That was my strike zone. As a kid, I would throw the ball and hit that strike zone. Then the window was there. I remember I got in so much trouble when I was a kid. I had these gasoline flying airplanes, and it let loose, and it went right through the window, landed in my grandmother's living room because grandma raised us. So anyway, I walk up the steps. It's the porch, my old home. And I go inside, and there is the couch and the picture that was always on the wall, the white fireplace, mantle, artificial fireplace. And standing behind the couch is my brother and my dad. My dad had been gone for years. My brother died in 2002, and he was killed by a drunk driver. And I could understand if I thought maybe I'm really gone and this is it. But I couldn't understand my dad being there because he was never there for us. Maybe he accepted Jesus somewhere down the line, but he was never in our life. But my brother did. And I could see the kitchen. I couldn't see in it. I knew my grandmother was in there cooking. That's all she loved to cook, in the kitchen. But the light was so bright, it was blinding. And I was like being drawn to go in to say hello to my grandmother, and I couldn't. Hey, Brother Rob. I couldn't. That light was so bright, and there was something telling me to turn around. And anyway, I ended up, don't know what happened because that's all the memory I have of that. But other experiences like that took place. God bless you, PD. Amen, Brother Rob. Rob, hearts. Everybody on TikTok, give me some love. Give me some hearts. Give me roses. Give me, don't give me Fannie Willis. Brother Rob, we're live. Hi, Joyce. Oh no, I'm not. I'm sorry, Joy Yunes. Okay. Hey, welcome. All right, and I'm looking at what they're doing with Donald Trump, and how the political, they want to. It's kind of like a third world country, a banana republic. They want, the political opposition wants to destroy the competition, the opposition. The Biden administration, the far liberal left, want to take out the front runner, and that's what happened in Russia with the gentleman that 40 years old. He was an opposition to Vladimir Putin. Remember the plane and the guys that came in, that one general that wanted to do the coup? Then all of a sudden things settled down. Then they were on this plane, and the plane just mysteriously blew up. Yeah, Vladimir. We know what happened there. But this opposition leader ended up dead in the courtyard of the prison at 40 years old. And I see the similarity going on with all the indictments against Donald Trump. Hi, Kimmy. All the indictments against Donald Trump. I see the same thing. They're trying to imprison him, give him some poison Kool-Aid or something, I don't know, but they're trying to do away with the opposition because they know if Trump gets in, he'll sabotage all of the New World Order's plans and the one world government. Hey, thank you. Yeah, all right, TikTok. TikTok's giving me love. Kimmy's giving me all these hands. I don't know what. She's waving at me. And Brother Rob gives out all the hearts. And oh my gosh, you guys are so wonderful. But I see that. Thank you, TikTok. But don't you see the similarity of how the government has kind of turned into a socialist regime where they want to do away with the opposition? Because if Trump gets in, he's going to undo everything and bring the country back around where we're not going to be a separate government. We're not going to be there's not going to be a one world leader. There's not going to be any new world order. We're just going to be America again. Wouldn't it be wonderful to be America again? Not America first. Let's make America great again, but to be America. We're not even America anymore. We're a banana republic right now. But I see the similarities. What happened to the guy in Russia? I can't think of his name. It's Alexei. I can't pronounce the last name, but I put it on my blog site. So if you guys follow me there, all of the news, the breaking news of that is there. But little by little, I'm seeing these ridiculous charges against Trump imploding. Kind of like Fannie Willis yesterday. I was watching that, and it's kind of like, She blew herself up. She self-destructed on the stand. She should be telling it's like her being an attorney and telling her client, don't take the stand, don't do it. She come pouncing up in there wearing a bright red dress. Boy, she was gonna go, and she self-destructed. Kind of like the towers I said when it came down. She imploded. Nope. Well, maybe a plane hit her on the way in. Something hit her, but I see all of these things, all of these indictments, these court cases, kind of self-destructing. Do you guys see that? I see that. But thank you thank you so much for listening to me this morning. Pray for our ministry. We're heading out to Detroit tomorrow. 8 Mile, where Eminem is from my neighborhood. That's where he was from. The old trailer park down there on 8 Mile. And we're heading out to feed the homeless tomorrow and Sunday. So pray. We're going to be in around 8 Mile tomorrow. Sunday, we're going to be down by Gratiot, downtown Detroit. The homeless like to hang around the casinos because they can go in and get free coffee. You know, the concession stands in the casino, they have pop and free coffee. So that's what they do. And they warm up. They sit there all night and warm up. And then I do want to do a shout out to McLaren Imaging. It's a radiology where you can go get a CAT scan, a PET scan, and MRIs. They open very early in the morning, and when you walk in there for your appointment, the whole front row, there's a bunch of chairs, and they let the homeless rest there. They let them rest there and sleep there. But so pray for our ministry. If you go on TikTok, to just send me some gifts, and that helps our ministry. PayPal helps our ministry on YouTube, and on TikTok, you can go to where it says Linktree in my bio, and there's different ways you can give. But so pray for that situation with us. And I don't know what's all going to happen today. I don't really know what the rest of the day holds. I mean, we're living we're sitting on pins and needles. I didn't see it. I guess Tucker Carlson had this interview, which we know that, with Vladimir Putin. But the news came out yesterday that he was going to put a nuclear device up in space. I don't know. But then talking with Tucker Carlson, it's kind of like he knows that alone by himself, Russia couldn't take on the West. So who would he drag in? I mean, we you know, we're on the brink of a war, and it's going to be a world war. But we had World War I, World War II. But we've got such advanced technology today. I call it fallen angel technology. We've got such advanced weapons that we don't even know. We've got ways to put a laser beam, and you could be unalived. If a laser beam hit you, you could be unalived. I got to say unalived, YouTube followers, because I'm on TikTok. There's certain keywords on TikTok. TikTok is worse than Google. They just don't let you speak. And you can't say anything about the amendment that has a number 2 in it. And you got to say pew, pew, pew if you want to talk about a un with a G in front of it. So, you know, I mean, you can't say certain words on TikTok. Oh, TikTok drives me crazy. But I love TikTok. I love the people of TikTok and YouTube. I love the people of TikTok. Those that tune in, and they're hungry for truth. They're hungry to be enlightened. They're hungry for laughter, for joy. I get on TikTok sometimes just because some of the videos are funny, and I can be having a bad day, and these people just light up my day. There's a couple on TikTok, the Blonde Brewer. I don't know if you guys on TikTok know who I'm talking about, where the husband is always coming up with some line on his wife, and then she picks up something and throws it and hits him in the head, and it's playing I come from the valley of the shadow of death that raps. It's really funny. Then the dogs on TikTok. Oh my, they're just so adorable. And then I never watched Nun Talk. I don't know. I watch the people that there's an elderly woman. Well, I shouldn't say elderly. Look at me. I think she's in her 70s. She plays the drums and she's fantastic. So I love all you guys. You too. I don't know what to say, but send me love, send me hearts, send me love, um, send me on a plane out of here. Send me up in the Raptor in a big old vessel so I can get out of here. I don't know what the Lord's tarrying for. He's got to be looking down on this mess and saying, "Oh my." Send me some badges. Just got the #1 gifter badge. Yay! Sandu. Yay! So God bless you guys, and I'll be back on TikTok and putting out content on YouTube as well, and my new blog, BitChute, Patreon. We're everywhere. So I'm trying to spread as much news as I can in the end days. I love you guys. I'm going to sign on out of TikTok. I love you all. We're going to end. And I love you, Kimmy. I love you, Rob. Where's everybody else this morning? Where did they go? Okay, we had we had 284 people in our live chat early at 8 o'clock in the morning on TikTok. We've got 2 people on YouTube. So I don't know, but I love you all. I'll see you guys real soon.